I'm much shorter. Oh my gosh, you guys, is this fun or what? There is a lot of victory in this room tonight, and I'm so proud of everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. My name is Rebekah Cummings, and it has been the honor of a lifetime to run for Lieutenant Governor alongside Brian King. There's Brian. You're going to hear from him in just a second. So I probably know many, if not most of you in this room by now, but for those of you that I don't know, I'm a librarian, I'm a mother of 3, and I am a fierce advocate for the values that make Utah a great place to live. That's right. Tonight, I want to take a moment just to thank a few people who have supported me throughout my journey. First and foremost, my family. My husband, Robert, who has cheered me on every step of the way, and who has done the often invisible and thankless work of holding down home and family while I've been out on the campaign trail, and who has worn our campaign t-shirts to the gym every single night since April. Building that critical coalition of weightlifters for King and Cummings. I want to thank Grandma Joanne and Grandpa Bruce and Aunt Heather and all the people who have rounded out our village, without which none of this would have been possible. And then I also want to thank my kids, Aiden, Harper, and Ashton, who I think have probably made the biggest sacrifice of any of us, because they have generously shared their mom with the campaign trail over the past 7 months, and they have served as my biggest source of inspiration and encouragement. They are already asleep, which is exactly where they should be, but wherever they are, and if they listen to this later, I love you guys with my whole heart. I am here tonight because I believe that who someone is and what they do before running for public office speaks volumes about what they will do once they get to elected office. For the past 15 years, I've worked in libraries, that most democratic of all institutions, learning firsthand about the challenges, hopes, and dreams of people who live in my community. From instilling a love of reading in kids, to connecting my patrons with the resources that they need, my primary job has been to listen, to understand, and to help people pursue what matters most to them. It is a privilege that I hold dear, and it has profoundly shaped my view of public service. Over the past year, it has been an honor to campaign alongside Brian King. I've been Brian's constituent for the past 11 years, and I've worked with him on library funding and legislation for about the last 6. And I know Brian to be a person of integrity, kindness, and a commitment to the common good. As a lawmaker, he has worked tirelessly to bring real solutions to Utahns by reaching across the aisle and passing bipartisan legislation that genuinely makes people's lives better. Brian believes in standing up for what's right, even when it's hard, and in offering a political alternative that focuses on public good rather than personal interest. Brian and Ann, I will never be able to thank you enough for trusting me and bringing me along in this journey. As many of you know, politics, particularly here in Utah, has found a way into our libraries and our classrooms. As former president of the Utah Library Association and co-founder of Let Utah Read, I have worked to protect the freedom to read, the quality of our children's education, and our right to access information free from government censorship. Because for me, this work is about far more than books. It's about not allowing the most extreme voices in the room to dictate the conversation, and about leading with common sense instead of partisanship. Brian and I ran this campaign with one message at its heart. Utahns deserve leaders who focus on real problems, not distractions, who prioritize people over politics, and who deliver results, not just rhetoric. To everyone who believed in that message and who joined us on this journey, who volunteered, donated, shared our message, and cast their ballot for us, thank you. You Yep. You know what? Yes, thank you. I hope you guys are cheering for yourselves right now. You are part of a movement that believes in a better Utah, where government works for the people, not for special interests or political gain. Thank you, Robert, my husband, for your love and patience. Thank you to Aiden, Harper, and Ashton for being my ultimate why and inspiring everything that I do. Thank you to Gabby and the rest of the Elevate team for your passion, your creativity, your brilliance, and your professionalism. And thank you, Brian and Ann, for your leadership and your unwavering belief in a Utah that serves everyone. I feel nothing but pride and gratitude being here with you all tonight. And I know that together we are all working towards a better future for our state. As Brian has often quoted to me on the campaign trail, we are not the champion of lost causes, but the champion of causes not yet won. Yes. Now, it is my privilege to introduce you to the person who inspired me to take this leap, someone who has been a longtime champion for Utah, and someone I'm honored to call my friend. Please join me in welcoming Brian King.